Started with the three estates. The first estate, kings and queens, second knights and nobles, but the peasants were poor.
More taxes? Thine are piling into an extreme debt of mine.
I don't have enough potatoes and bread for my family.
Indeed, if only you could change the ways of this world. We can!
King Louis, there's a financial crisis all throughout France. The economy is collapsing.
We must call a meeting of the estates.
However, the meeting at the estates was nothing that the king was hoping for. The bad voting system led to arguments and fighting between the estates. Eventually, the trial room was so fed up that they kicked out the third estate, and they resorted to using a tennis court to make what they would call the tennis court oath.
It is here that we proclaim the tennis court oath.
Upcoming, we shall storm the Bastille and get the weapons needed to force this change.
After defeating and destroying all the defenses, the Third Estate's army of peasants rushed in, breaking down the door to the Bastille. They killed the warden and pillaged everything, destroying and burning it behind their back, taking all the tools they would need for their army. However, this did not sit well with the king.
We must punish them for storming the Bastille. Send in the Austrian troops.
Sir, yes, sir.
Rumors started spreading.
I've heard of the terrible massacres that the king has brought upon us.
We are truly terrorized.
A great fear I have. A great fear that the king will kill us all.
There must be something we could do about it.
We should propose a new constitution, one that is fair.
One that is inspired by the Enlightenment philosophers so that everyone has equal rights.
The new constitution was not enough. Peasants broke into the castle and seized the king.
I need power to stay on thy throne. How must I tame these crowds?
The
We
food
want
taxes
food!
are too high!
These taxes are ridiculous! Oh no.
Now in 1791, the citizens finally have voting rights and a new constitution is limiting the king's power. The Austrian troops defeat the French riots, but the strain of war keeps the people on edge, and once again, they blame the monarchy. Once again, peasants from the Third Estate started cheering and chanting outside the castle, rioting that they demanded action, and they needed things to change at once. This time, it didn't take long for the peasants to capture and seize everyone in the royal family. The king, the queen, princess, and princes were all imprisoned.
Monarchy is over. We are now a republic.
I am Marat, the advocate of violence.
I am Danton. I will be your compromise.
I am Robespierre, your dedicated radical.
And
Together, we will govern this country.
The king and queen were finally beheaded.
We shall remove the old ways of life. We'll start by removing clergy positions and closing the churches.
A new cult shall rise, a cult of the Supreme Being.
I have proposed a new way of measurement. I call it the metric system.
But Marat felt fear.
Folks, I feel like something may be wrong. I'm afraid the people will not like the revolution.
Indeed, we must remove threats of proposition towards counter-revolution.
Then we shall kill and trial those who challenge us.
Marat was exactly right, because lots of peasants started talking about opposing the revolution.
You dare oppose revolution! You shall be beheaded!
It took very long, and many people were beheaded. Eventually, people started realizing that 40,000 people were killed in 10 months, and this reign of terror needed to stop.
People of France, it is time we start clean. The casualties in war within this country has torn everyone apart. We should make a new constitution where directory is apparent and voting rights are stricter. Starting clean!